All right, everyone, we're going to play some 2K25 here with you guys. So we're going to play some My Team here with you guys. It's something we're going to do. Bear with me here just a few moments. While I get everything kind of up and running here. There we go. No, not what I want. There we go. Now everything's back up and running. So we're going to do some showdown here. Did pick up a new card with Jokic, so that's going to be kind of interesting to see how this is going to work. Also trying to get my controller plugged in here. So to see what happens here, playing on Utah court, so playing on the road. An invincible Paul George. Oh, this is going to be a good match. I could see us getting beat here a little bit. You hope not. I mean, he's only got 34 division wins, so definitely a big change for us here early. And we're going to get to the line early, so I like that. I do like that we're going to get to the line early here. Going to go 2 for 2, so I'm already liking that. Going to play some good defense. Last guy tried to do this to us, Brunson. Easy drive. Good passing there, I thought. He's going to hit with the 5 second. So he may quit here early, and that would not be the worst thing. Yep, opponents doesn't let the match, so big guy like that already leaving the match. I'll take that. That's an easy win for us. Gives us 3 summer event. 1 win away from level 8, so I like that already. 33 wins in the season. So we're going to go right back in here. Oh, we search for a match. It looked like it did find us one. We need 1 more win here to reach level 8. what, 23 point. Back on the road again, playing at LA's alternate court. So let's see how this one goes. This should be a good game. I don't, I think a lot of people use that John Wall card when they don't need to run that John Wall card. I don't like his uniforms. He hasn't really done anything with them. He's got 50 division wins, though. So I'm going to give him that. And Jokic wins the tip, so he's 1 for 2 on tips. Edwards for 3, so already we're finding some rhythm. Jokic has got to hit that. And we were up 6-0. So already this guy does not want to play defense. Stoudemire can't hit that. So I'm having trouble hitting that reverse. So Chad, if you guys got any suggestions, I'd love to hear it. Beautiful tip play there. I'll take that. Beautiful tip. Can't give up that. He's going to hit the deep 2. He should take a step back just to take that 3, I think. Nice block there by Steven Adams. Early. We've got to hit that. And they're in 2-3 already, and we're already up 9-2. So I like where we're going so far offensively. Able to hit shots. We've got to be able to hit those inside shots. Jokic's going to hit that easy layup off the assist for Brunson. So Brunson's already got 3 assists here in the first quarter. We're 4 for 10 shooting. I don't like that. But he's 2 of 9. So big difference here. I can't really complain there. That was a charge. That was a charge. Chad, any other games you guys want to see me play? I will definitely play them for you guys. We're going to play some 2-man game here. Get Steven Adams in some foul trouble. I like that a lot, too. Stoudemire can't hit the first, though. That's He struggled. I struggle with him shooting with him at the line. Look at how well we played that. Prevented that pass. So going into the end of the first, we're up 11-4. I like that. I like how well we're playing. Our defense is stifling right now, and I like how we're playing it. Very late. I got to hit those shots. Can't get that up. I love Mitchell's shooting ability there. That green was really nice to hit. So he's going to pause here. That's his second pause. He ain't got much. He's only got one left. And now he's out of pauses. He lets this go down. We're going to take the win. I'm not going to not take the win. We're going to take the win. I'm not going to let people not play that way. We're going to take the win. We're going to get our promotion. I mean, I'd love to play a full game, but I'm going to take wins at the end of the day. That's just how I'm going to be. I'm going to take wins. So we're trying to climb to 60 and then 120. So, I mean, during the season. So I'm going to take wins when I can. Just because you can't play basketball or understand basketball IQ doesn't mean that, I'm going to give you wins. I don't know what happened here. It's like we went right back to the home screen. I don't know why. We're on a 2-time win streak, so we're going to get a 2-time win bonus. So, going to try and move us up. We're 3-0 during the stream, so I'll take that. Not going to complain about that at all. Being 3-1. I'm hoping we finally get a full game. This could be a good game. I like that. He's got some good cards out here. I think we match up really well here. The matchup I'd like to, I think Jokic has the advantage over Towns. I don't like the Hart on Leonard matchup as much. And the Bronson on the Shea. Thought we could have got him there. They got some active hands already. And we gave Leonard that wide open look. That's what I wanted to see from Jokic right there. Easy play. Yeah, I don't like that Hart on Leonard matchup already. And they're in 3-2. They're in man, it looks like. I can't be passing the ball that bad. Bear with me here one moment, guys. Got someone ringing my doorbell.
Are you gonna answer?
Yeah. Do apologize for that chat. I had someone ringing on doorbell. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run an ad real quick just to save us the 30 minutes, and then we'll be back. You guys are viewing us. Appreciate it. I did showdown earlier, Three Eagles. All right, guys, we are back. So I didn't like having to quit that game due to someone ringing my doorbell. Three Eagles, I'm not buying that. I'm not buying energy for showdown. It to me, it's just not worth it. I'll let it refresh. May go live here with it in a little bit. Once it refreshed, but I'm not spending that money on that. Got a nice Giannis there. That one of those cards I don't like. He's only had 17 wins though, so. Oh, can't get Jokic in foul trouble. We can't do that. Bad pass. Scopely got my money yesterday. Three Angles. They got me to buy Raquel. We're going to have to grab some offensive rebounds, that's for sure. Oh, what a block! What a block! What a block leading to points. So there we go. Playing some defense. Brunson playing defense, leading offense. Yeah, they got me to buy that $30 pack yesterday for Raquel. And I don't like the shards on it right now, so I may be doing a Scopely pay ban. Can't give up that layup. Yeah, I couldn't come to myself to buy the $100 pack this time. I couldn't. And kind of one of those weird things like, I got to get something out of it, and I just didn't feel like we got a lot out of that $100 pack. Yeah, the discounted price was nice, but I just didn't feel like it was the greatest buy. Yeah, I know, but I'm looking at it from the fact that at 55 tokens on that, what damage is that really going to do? When you need so many to bring her up. No, at 2-star, you needed 1,000 just to bring her up to silver. So that's kind of something I was looking at. I haven't even looked what it's going to take her to silver. They're saying they're going to give a bunch out on the weekend, and I'm hoping they do, but it is something that is worrying me. Can't give that up as it tied up again. We got to get some plays to get some open shots here. And one. There we go. Good shot. Going to go up 3. So I like that here in this game. Conley on Lowry. I just think we're big inside, and yeah, I saw that, and that did interest me, but again, I don't know if it's worth the $100 for that. I just really don't. Especially when I'm not close to any of them. Like, I just feel like here lately, Scopely is not really giving us big offers to make it worth it. I know they gave us that $100 for Viscera, but I just didn't really want to spend that either. Here lately, I just haven't really want to spend. I know that sounds crazy. But so at the end of 1, we're up by 3. I'll take that. We just can't seem to get the offense moving. Our defense ain't playing well right now either, and I think that's what's hurting us in this game. I don't know what. Yeah, I mean that's about it. I could use some of the tokens, but I feel like I'll probably get a lot this month. Usually always do when I go into grab mode on that. They are hoarding a lot of tokens. I have noticed that. There's a lot of tokens I'm missing out on here. Emerald and 6-star bronze tokens is where I feel like they're hoarding. Gotta hit that. Giving up easy shots inside the paint. Finally, we hit a 3. Got him looking there. I don't know how he hit that. Yeah, I mean I think that's the big thing to really look at here with Scopely right now is what we can get. I'm gonna kind of hold off on everything until I see the weekend numbers and the weekend prize. Well, hopefully they don't screw us like they did the Flash feud. Very early. Moon, I just. McGee, another block. So, I mean, that's going to be some highlight reels there that we're going to put on here. Yeah, I mean, I definitely get that. I need more than powerhouse tokens, though. I really need trickster and striker tokens. I don't know how that was a foul. They're hedging all these screens right now, too, which is where I think part of my problem is we're not able. I mean, how many threes do I got to take there to hit one? Did not need that. Foul. Got to hit those shots. Yeah, I mean the double shot there. My issues, man, I just haven't recovered with the powerhouses champions there. Um, from the mass powerhouse update I did about 3 months ago, I just haven't fully recovered. Yeah, I did not buy Viscera just because of the lack of powerhouse tokens. But I also don't think Viscera is going to be one of those that you're going to be able to use long term anymore. I hate that animation on that turn. Can we get a foul, please? Yeah, I know. They've changed a lot of stuff. I mean, some of it for the good, some of it for the worse. I mean, it's. I feel like they're changing a lot of stuff because they can. Trying to find that balance. We're early. There we go, green. If we can just play some defense, I think we can score enough. It won't be a high scoring game. Up and under there. I like that play a lot there. I think we got to find a way to stop Edwards here. Only shooting 9 of 25, so that's. I mean, Brunson not scoring hurts right now, too. I mean, I don't mind them throwing that behind the $100 paywall there. that's kind of one of those things. Like, I get it. Like, I get it. They got to change that up just to make it work, for value. So I understand it. I think the cards, if you're going to charge $100 for a 5-star pack, it's got to be a lot better. But that's just my opinion. So, the Yeet Plate to me is one of those cards, though, that I think you've got a lot of options if you really wanted them as far as who you could run with it. Nash, a lot of free-to-play guys that that you could bring up. I think right now the problem is we're just in a time frame where we're bringing a lot of guys up that, revamps and whatnot, that if you don't already have it up, you're kind of in trouble anyway. That's at least how I'm feeling. Yeah, that part I understand. So this guy's just more aggressive. I gotta kind of like that. So I think 7-star is something that's coming. I just don't know if it's coming early this year or late this year. I don't think it's going to come till next year, personally. Because they did this when they had the 5-star out for a while. So I think it's going to be a year before we get 7-star. I think 6-star gold is here for a little bit longer. I don't like the fact that Brunson's hurt right now. We're going to have to hit some threes here early. Yeah, I know that. I mean, it's no longer a shard issue. It is a token issue. There for a while, it was a token issue or a shard issue. I don't feel like it's as much of a shard issue anymore as it is a token issue anymore. Karl Malone hitting a 3. Well, I mean, there for a while, it was, we had took so many up, and shards were just at a premium anyway. that now I don't feel like it's a shard issue. I do feel like it's a token issue. But I feel like it's also with the game itself. We've taken so many up, and as you take them up to 6-star silver, 6-star gold, that's where you run into your problems at. It's just the shard amount. Yeah, the coin and TP was desperately needed. I feel that was one that was so desperately needed that but I feel like they cut back on the shards. That is my personal opinion. I don't like losing that game. That game, man, I hate losing that game. Yeah, I mean, the Emerald tokens are desperately where we're struggling at. I'm not going to lie. But I feel like they're doing something down the line at some point. I just don't know when. I thought I saw something where you're going to have more of a chance at them. They were going to redo some of the loot things, from what I understood. Now, I could be wrong on that, but I believe I saw that somewhere. So maybe, kind of thing. Like, we can hope. Yeah, I think it's the exchange rate that's crazy on that for sure. So I would agree there. I think the exchange rate is where you run into a problem at. Just trying to buy some time here. I don't want to run another ad right now. We're gonna have to, but I don't want to do a match without running an ad. So I'm gonna look here and see. So I need 15 3-pointers. I've got 6 of them with point guards. Yeah, I wish they'd bring back the unlimited energy. I really do. Uh, I'm old school too. I'm a day one player, so I do wish they'd do that. All right, what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to run an ad real quick, and then we'll get into another match here. All right, so it looks like we're back here. And I need 26 more wins, so this is going to be fun. We've got to hit shots here, so can't have another bad game like I just did. There's just no way. Guys, whatever you guys want to chat about, we're going to chat here while we play. So if you guys are new to the stream, hit that follow button for me. If you guys want to subscribe, bits, cheer on, go right ahead. We finally got all that situated. No, 3 angles, I think that would be stupid for us to do, is to do something like that. I don't think that would be smart at all. I think that's adding something stupid. So this guy's got 100 overall Larry Bird. That's going to be the card I'm going to have to really fight here. He's got 29 division wins, though, so we're both in the same division. I'll take that reach-in foul. I think that would just be stupid on the boss battle in the feud. Try to go for the steal there, and we're going to give up the easy lay, and I don't like that at all. I'll take that. I don't know what he's in right now, but I'm going to take that all day. Maybe a 1-3-1 by the looks of it. He's going to green everything. We're going to green too, though, so I will take that. Edwards making an easy bucket. I'll take that, and we're up 8-7. Can't give Bart that wide open shot. Oh, how do we miss that dunk? I mean, look, I'm holding off on the steel cage rules. I like them in WWE champions because I feel like it adds a little bit of that old school flair to everything. That a lot of people don't like. I feel like with that, your day one players like it, your day two, your newer players don't. See what they're in. Looks like they're back in man. He is making this rough on me right now. Harrington shouldn't be missing that shot. I don't know on that. Because, like I said, I do like the steel cage rules. 3 angles. I love the steel cage rules in Champions. So, I don't know if I would or not. Like, I kind of like them. How we going to miss that? I mean, if we can just get them in foul trouble, I think that's where my biggest advantage is in playing basketball games is getting other teams in foul trouble. That was a weird animation. I don't like that idea. I think straps and belts are something that come with the game. I could see them doing something where you could bypass steel cage rules with a pass or something. Mitchell going to hit that three. I did like what they put as the feud perks, though. 25% less gem damage in there. So I do like that idea. We're just getting drove on right now. Hey, I'll take the win. The opponent left the match, so easy win there. Let's grab another one that gives us 35, so we're 25 away from 60. So let's grab another match here. So I can't turn up the difficulty. This is I'm playing online, so I'm playing PvP. So I'm going against other players here, three angles. But I mean, if the guy wants to quit, the guy can quit. I don't care. I'll take wins. I'm trying to build my team up just like they are, and that's just kind of how it works here. I don't like playing against the computer in sports games. I just never have. But I also don't like how people play, a, a bad strategy either. Like they don't play realistic either, and I don't like that. Because when I play against the computer three angles, I usually play on Hall of Fame, um, which helps me when I play against here. I believe the default settings on PvP is All Star. I want to say I think that's what 2K has it at. That George card is one I really want. Well, that's something you don't have a choice to do. You know, but if I had my preference, I would go PvP all day long. I like it better. I think it means a little bit more at the end of the day. I think it really shows your skill. Easy play there by Stoudemire. This guy has bought his damn thing. I don't like how they called that foul there. It's early. We're still in this game. I've got to find a way to score offensively. Can't give that shot up. I mean, that's what I'm saying right now. I'm struggling offensively. Just simple passes that I normally make. He's doing a great job right now. I highly doubt I'm going to three angles. I really do. And I'm okay with that. Like, that's something I'm okay with. I'm not. I mean, we're gonna find our way coming back. I think I figured it out. It just took me a little bit longer here. I don't think I can play man. I think going zone is going to be my way to go here against them. I mean, he's just rotating so good. Active hands. I mean, just everything about it just screams. They hit me with, really? Come on now, people. We just can't. We can't buy it. There we go. Get some turnovers. There we go. Finally got to move in on it. This is going to be a comeback. We're going to make a comeback. He's got that Jordan card, which I don't know why he doesn't start him. We can't leave that Jordan wide open. He's long, too. I think that's part of my problem. I struggle against longer teams because it affects how I want to play the game. I like my drive penetration kick. See, and unlike other players, I'll play it out just for the stats. I'm probably getting my ass kicked this game. This guy is got everyone. We can't grab a rebound. There we go, Jokic. Way to hit that shot. We're in his face, too. I think that's where I'm confused at. We're in his face. We just can't find an open guy or hit in this game. Yeah, he's just hitting everything. And we're turning the ball over too much. I think that's something I've got to stop here. I mean, they based it off a card rating system too, and this guy's got just a yellow card, which is your basic. So he hasn't even got 100, over 100 cards yet. But to have all these good cards, he's had to buy, somehow, some way. So he's definitely a little bit of a pay-to-play guy, which is okay. I should still be, beating this guy. I'm just not hitting shots. I think that's where I'm struggling at right now. Let's go to 3-2. He's not going to the corner. He's staying here in the middle. But he's also not subbing, which is another thing that I don't like when they play this way. Because that's not basketball 101. Guys are going to get tired, and that's one thing I do wish 2K would change up. They are. I mean, they are, but at the same time, I feel like a lot of kids now also spend a lot of parents' money on stuff for the game instead of, the old school grind. Yeah, I mean, I know some kids do, but there's a lot of kids that don't. I think that's just the culture we're in. It's why, people will quit games when they're getting their ass kicked. I mean, I'm getting my ass kicked, but I'm going to play this out because I feel like you get better in your ass kickings than you do your big wins. Yeah, YouTube's a lot of it. And don't get me wrong, I think video games unite a lot of people together, and I'm okay with that. I don't think I wish kids would go outside a little bit more. That's something I do wish, but they obviously don't. So it is what it is on that. Got to find the mismatches. We're starting to slowly come back. I don't know if we got enough time to bring it 21 points back. We'd have to hit some incredible threes here going through it. I don't know how that animation works there. I really don't. Then we got two guys hurt. That I think that's a bigger problem here. I mean, at this point, who knows? Man, who knows? It's just I'm not hitting shots right now. I don't know what's going on. I started off the stream really on fire, hitting shots, and I think just people quitting has kind of, made me not shoot as well. Like I'm just not. It's all on me at this point. I'm not hitting shots. I'm not playing defense either, and I think that's a big thing too. Those are the type of plays I'd like to get right there. Easy drives, have the kick out. It that's not as easy as you think because you only got 13 men that you can use. And subbing in this game is actually a little bit harder because you got to use your timeouts. There's a lot of adjustments that plays. I've got cards in my lineup that I've not used. And it's not like I'm taking bad shots. It's just I'm not hitting the shots that I should be. Like I said, I struggle against lengthier lineups anyway, just with the lineup I play. I don't play a really long lineup. I play, that typical old school lineup. So that hurts me. So I think I'm just going to use this game just to kind of get back in the groove of shooting and how I'm going to play. Another thing that's hurting us right now is I'm not rebounding as well. So I'm not grabbing offensive rebounds on the misses. Yeah, I know. I could foul him out. I don't like slowing the game down like that. I try to play this as realistic as possible. He's just making me play like an idiot right now. I got to be okay with this. I mean, you take your wins, you take your L's. I mean, that's just how the game works. I know one of the top players last season only had a 55% win average, so it's hard to win these games, consistently. I think last season the top guy was had lost over 500 games. So I mean it's not surprising right now. I mean, this is going to put me at 4-3 for the session. So I'm still up on wins. At the end of the day, we're just in this 3-2 zone, and I think that's what's hurting me. Part of the reason why I don't quit either is just because I want as many of the my team coins as I can get, and the only way you can get the max on that is if you play it out. If there was a button I could press to hurt them, I definitely would do it, but there's not. Seems like I'll go games where I get hurt, my players get hurt, and then I'll go games where they don't. So, I wish there was something. I miss, like, some of the games I do miss are like the old NFL Blitz. I miss that game because that game was fun. That was one of the most fun games I think I've ever played. So I don't like losing that way. I just really don't. I just really don't. But, it is what it is. This is a game I'm not going to spend money on to play. But, I'm going to just kind of grind it out. See what we get out of the 5-pack here. Getting a nice card here. Let's see what we get. 90 free throw. Oklahoma City. That's not Chet. Jalen Williams, 96 overall. Card I probably won't use. Got some Air Jordans. Physical finisher. Trailblazer court. And some shorts on the thing. So I'm okay with that. That's not bad. Nice card there. It's just a card I won't really use, even though I probably need another small forward in my lineup. At the end of the day, so he's really a power forward, so it doesn't really help there. No one's really injured right now. See if I got any Adidas shoes. Got the Dames. Let's put the put this takeover on Anthony Edwards. I like this. Let's see who else doesn't have a takeover. Need a Nike for Josh Hart. Any shoe for Stoudemire. And any shoe for gonna make some adjustments here before we go on ad break. Don't want to start a match and then go on an ad break. It doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna take Moon out. I'm gonna play Brogdon more. Which should force my lineups a little bit better. Put this on Stoudemire here. That'll complete a set. And really, I just want the wins to complete sets. I think that's what I need more than anything, is just wins to complete sets here. So, look at some of these challenges I can still do. Got a 60-minute double XP coin. I think I may run that here after this ad break. So I'm going to go ahead and run the ad real quick, and then we'll get back to some gaming. All right, guys, we are back. I know the ad's still running here, it seems like. All right, we are back now, so I appreciate everyone bearing with me there on that ad. We're going to go back at it. I mean, that's the whole point of this. We're just playing to play, trying to have a little bit of fun, chatting with you guys as well. So, you know, I'm got my eyes on the chats. Kind of reset there. So this one, Kelly Oubre, Akeem. I like his cord and his uniforms. I'm going to say that right now. He's very classy. I knew we were going to lose that jump to Akeem. Let's see how we play this. We're going to come out in man just to start. And he's coming down 3-2. So I know how I can beat that. Elliot, I think it's all individual. What kind of style are you going to play, man? At the end of the day, I feel like there's a couple big man cards that I really like. JaVale McGee is a good one. The 98 overall. So like I think it all depends on what kind of style you want to play at the end of the day. I really like my Stoudemire card. Jokic, I really like. It's just a defensive liability a little bit. I feel like they made him. So it just really all depends, man. Not going to lie there. The All-Star Stoudemire card is really good, too. When I want to go small ball, I'll play him at the 5, and he's really good. Stay away from the Donis Sabonis card. I don't really like him as much. Like I said, I think it's just a style of play, man. A lot of teams you'll see guys play two bigs. You see guys playing with Zion at the 5. So I think it's all, a little different in how you play. I hate that this guy's playing a 3-2 early. So a lot of times people play that Williamson card right here on that Zion card playing. That's a card I haven't really seen. I haven't seen that David Robinson card, man. One of the cards that I would definitely recommend, though, if you really want to be honest, I like that Invincible Paul George card. I've gone against him a bunch of times, and he's really good. And that 100% or that 100 prime Anthony Edwards card is really good. Another card I really like is this Harrington card. Jokic is a really good card, though. I love this Jokic card. The biggest thing with my team is I would recommend doing getting to know your team a little bit too, by playing against the computer, doing a little bit of domination, seeing what you like, your lineups that you like, Because I change mine up, whenever I make a big change, that's one of the things I do, just to test. This JaVale McGee card, though, is actually really good. And the other thing I love my McGee card. I think that's one of my favorite cards to use in here. I don't start him, but he sees a lot of significant playing time for me. The other thing I would recommend with my team is just know that you're going to have matches where you're going to get your ass kicked. Don't get too frustrated with it. So don't get too frustrated. Yeah, I mean, my favorite big man of all time. I wish I could find a Shaq card. That's one I really want. I just haven't found him. And if he's going to play in this 3-2 zone, I'm going to beat him. One card I would stay away from. This Mike Conley Prime card's not great, but he does meet what I need him for. I just feel like he's under. Yeah, Shaq is crazy. Mike Conley's just undersized for his card here. And not a great card. Like, no room for error with him. It's one I haven't seen, man. I'll be honest, I haven't seen that Invisible Gary Payton. That Harrington card I really like, though. We're going to go zone. So if he wants to play zone, we can play zone too. The only thing I don't like about playing a 2-3 zone is I give up some offensive rebounds. How did Brogdon miss that? Brogdon's got such a quick release, man. Nice little play there. Like I said, that Harrington card's really nice. I had to throw that up. I mean, we're only down 4, so I'm okay with this right now. If we forced them out of 3-2, I think we're going to beat them here. And if you guys haven't, go ahead and hit that like button, that follow button. And if you want to subscribe, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. No pressure there, but would appreciate the follow if you guys haven't already. I'm just a gamer who just likes to play games and stream. We do WWE Champions. And then, Elliot, another card I would recommend is that Jalen Brunson card. I think that Jalen Brunson card is one of the best in the game. Great playmaking. I thought that was too easy, but we did glitch there too. Yeah, that Mike Bibby card is one I want. Are you talking about the Prime Bibby? Yeah, that Prime Bibby card is a nice card. I gotta admit with that there. What I like about, again, I think there's a bunch of good cards out there that are on the download cheap. Just got to hold that a little longer there. One thing I would recommend is make sure you get a good small forward and kind of load them up, because I don't feel like there's enough small forwards in the game. That's kind of where I'm struggling at right now. I just don't have a good 3. Like that, one of the cards I really enjoy is this All-Star Jokic card. I just got him today, and I'm already loving him. Brandon, yeah, the Ingram card's the one I'm shooting for. I don't know if that was a foul or not there. I don't know if that was a foul. He misses the first one, though. I'll take that. The other thing I'd recommend, Elliot, if you're new to my team, is try and get your weekly wins and showdowns. I know that's easier said than done sometimes. A lot better shooting here. He's playing the clock here. I don't blame him. So we took a 4-point disadvantage at half up to 5 here in the third. So I'm going to take that. That's a really good play. Got a good game going on here. I think the fact that I'm just hitting threes right now is really helping. We're able to exploit his zone. That Uber card's nasty. Harrington with a posterized dunk, and that's we just got to keep matching shot for shot with him. Then when he misses, get a basket or two. I could have swore he got out of the paint there. We're in a battle. It's a good game. I like this game. Going to go up 6 here with 2:37 left to play in the game. So going to that 2-3 really worked here. Good shot there by Williamson. I'm not going to be mad about that. So we went back to man, which opens up my offensive play. We better get comfortable shooting free throws right now because I think that's where it's going to go to here the rest of the game. Just getting to the line, and that's what I like right now. He's going to call timeout 1:48 to play. So I think we're starting to put this a little out of reach. I mean, you can still hit some shots and bring this back down. I better get used to hitting free throws right now because I think that's what he's going to go with. That is just a bad shot by my end. We're going to play the clock now. It's a 6-point game. I think we did a good job there running some clock down. It's a beautiful plays. Going to put us 5-3 on this session here right now, so I'll take that. We just had to start hitting free throws, and I'm loving that. 5.4, 10-point lead. Going that 2-3 zone really helped there, so I'm really okay with that. So I really like that win there. Not gonna lie. Dominated, welcome, man. So I really like that win. Gives me 36 on this season. Let's open up a pack here. Really like that win. So I'm going to go ahead and end the stream, guys. I appreciate everyone joining. I'm going to take a little bit of break. I'll be back